All right, so we're going to continue talking about volume, and the second section is going to be on volume of cylinders. Okay, and I said in the first video, the way we did volume for prisms is the exact same way we do volume for cylinders. It just looks a little bit different. Okay, so it's still capital B times the height. And remember, capital B is the area of the base. But in this case, because it's a cylinder, the base is a circle. So we got to find the area of the purple circle. And then if like we're laying very thin slices, think of it this way. This is kind of funny. Like slices of pepperoni, just laying them on top of each other and making your cylinder. And that's where this height comes in. So this is the height right here. Then of course this purple circle is the base area that you're trying to find. And so I always like to put my base in parentheses. That's just a personal preference of me. So remember, this is area of a circle. It's the area base. Because of its circle, it's going to be r squared pi, or pi r squared. I mean, however you think about it. I like doing it this way. So remember, r is radius, so I need to know the radius. And I covered it up, but this was the radius from the center to the edge. That's the radius. So 3 squared pi times the height of 11. Okay, and just like we've done all in this area unit, if I ask you a problem with dealing with circles, you're going to have to leave pi in your answer. So in other words, cover up the pi. Everything else you see goes into the calculator. So you would type in 3 squared, which is 9, times 11, which gives us 99 pi. This would be feet cubed. Okay. And again, if you wanted to know how big this actually is, just type 99 times pi in a calculator. I'm not going to focus on that because we don't really need to know about it right now. All right, same thing. Volume is BH. So my base is this circle here on the bottom. Let me shade it in instead of coloring it. So that is my big base area that I have to find. And that makes this 7 my height. And so the area of my base, radius was 11, so 11 squared pi times my height of 7. Cover up pi, type the rest of it into a calculator. 11 squared times 7 gives you 847 pi cubic yards. Okay? Now notice here, on my base, I know the diameter. My diameter was 18, so we divide that in half to get a radius of 9. So volume is BH. So my base radius was 9 squared pi times the height of 6. Cover up pi, type everybody else into a calculator. 9 squared is 81. 81 times 6 ends up being 486 pi cubic meters. Okay? And that's how you do volume of cylinders. It's just like The setup is just like prisms, but because it's a cylinder, we have to deal with the circles. So that's where the r squared pi area formula comes into play as your base. Okay? If you have questions about this section, please let me know.